Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayla, if you're new here, and today I have a special guest.
Hi, I'm Tina.
And yeah, today we're going to talk about all things related to our small business. So if you want to introduce yourself first, Tina.
Hello, I'm Tina. I run Made with April, and I sell crochet flowers. And yeah, it's been about a year and a half with my small business, and I met Kayla in school, and we've kind of been growing our businesses at the same time.
So if you guys want to learn more about us and our small business beginnings, make sure to check out episode 1, which I'll leave in the description down below. So I have some questions I wrote down to kind of guide us today because our first podcast, we kind of just went freehand. So hopefully it'll be a little bit more organized today. Okay, so we're first going to start off with social media and what we use that for, and then we'll dive into more of like our work-life balance. So starting off with the first question, which social media platforms do you usually use?
I use everything. I use the big 3, so TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. I think it's pretty much...
Those are like the big 3. I think some people use Pinterest, but that's more for like photo-based things. It's kind of like off to the side.
I've tried. I have a Pinterest, and I use it like very briefly because apparently there's like a integrated thing with Shopify where you can try to convert that to sales. But I found that right after I used Pinterest, I kept seeing my pictures get stolen on like different platforms. And it's also that when I saw someone on Facebook Marketplace. Someone on Facebook Marketplace was selling crochet flowers using my pictures.
And then I DM'd them. And then I was like, hey, is this your photo or something? And then they're like, no.
Anyway.
At least they owned up to it.
That's
so
true.
Then they blocked me after. Anyways.
I forgot about that, but yeah, so I don't use Pinterest really anymore.
So yeah, me too. Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, but I don't really use TikTok. I'm trying to, but it's
so
hard.
easy. You gotta post cross-platform because if I make one video on like a vertical short form reel, I will post that on Reels and TikTok and YouTube Shorts because it's just like,
what's the benefit of that?
You get more views cross-platform. I don't know. I feel that people that use like YouTube Shorts are very adamant that they are a YouTube Shorts person. Like they don't use TikTok.
Like they define themselves as a YouTube Shorts creator.
They're very stubborn. No, not creator, like the viewers.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't watch YouTube Shorts.
You watch TikTok, right?
Yeah, TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah, people who watch YouTube Shorts only watch YouTube Shorts.
Oh, I didn't know that.
The people that I get commenting on my YouTube Shorts and stuff is a very different vibe than
TikTok. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
The audience is different.
Yeah, I think it's good to post on all 3 platforms because you never know what video is going to do well where. Like for example, when I post on YouTube, I feel I get so many more views for the same video that I post on Instagram doesn't get that many views.
Yeah, I try to use it because on Instagram, I'm more strict about my posting. Like I'll post at 9 a.m. But then on YouTube Shorts, I'm like, whatever. On TikTok, I'm like, whatever. So I try to use the views on that as an indicator for how I think the reel will go, but it never matches.
Yeah, it doesn't match for me either. Also, I think for YouTube Shorts, you can't schedule your...
Oh, you can?
I don't think so.
I don't know, I never tried. I was just like, whatever.
Oh, yeah, I've never been able to schedule it on YouTube, but you can schedule posts on Instagram.
The only annoying thing about YouTube Shorts is that you can't find I can never find the sound. You know how there's trending sounds?
You can't find it?
On like TikTok and Instagram?
But TikTok, I can't find it.
What? TikTok's the easiest to find it.
TikTok, I never find the audio that I want, and I just use a random audio. Because it's always copyrighted.
What? Like the trending sounds?
Yeah, I can't find it. Maybe you can show me later.
Okay, we'll look at our processes later. What the heck?
Because yeah, my audio, that's another thing. Across the 3 platforms, I feel like the audio is never the same.
Yeah, it's never the same.
Whatever I can find.
Sometimes on YouTube Shorts, I just post it with the audio, and then I just mute it. I just put some random song on it, and I just mute the random song.
Yeah, so all 3 platforms is what we both use. TikTok is hard for me, not gonna lie. I don't know why.
It's random. But I think TikTok's is the easiest to get new people to see your content.
Yeah, there's a lot of users on there for sure, and it pushes more like people that you don't follow. How do you use social media to help your business?
Well, so people know that it exists. so that people can think about potentially buying from me. But I try to post a lot of like my process and like new shop updates or new designs that I'm working on, like sneak peek stuff. Honestly, everything.
Everything.
Yeah. Every time I think of anything, I just post it. I feel like I just go for like try to post a lot.
Yeah, like for me, I think my business basically wouldn't be anything without social media.
Yeah, pretty
like
much.
people wouldn't even know who I am. And even when you do like markets, people are always like, oh, do you have a website or do you have like an Instagram? So I think these days a lot of small businesses grow from social media.
It's hard because it's kind of like a double-edged sword. Because then it's like, even if you hate using social media, you have to use it.
Yeah.
Because everybody else is using it. And if you don't use it, then people just aren't going to know that you exist. And then they won't be able to find you, and then they won't buy from you.
And you can also be easily forgotten, I feel.
That's true. That's true. There's too much
It's
content.
hard to stand out. I think for me, yeah, like social media is probably a big factor because people get to know you outside of just where they met you, if that makes sense. Like when you're at markets, people just basically know you as like the person standing there selling your product. But then on social media, like you said, you can do like a lot more behind the scenes, like showing what you do at home or outside of markets as well.
I have found recently that my videos do a lot better when I'm in it.
Me too. Yeah. I think because people want to know who's behind your brand.
I feel so weird about it now though, because like I go on my Reels feed and it's just like a bunch of like
Your face.
and like it feels almost like at this point I'm still like experimenting, right? Like I'm trying to see what gets views and what works and like just try making all the trending
I feel
stuff.
like you already know.
I don't though. Like I feel like recently I've been posting so much stuff with me in it. And it's not necessarily posting like my product, but it's like the product will be in there somewhere.
In the background or something.
Or I'm holding it, or like it's not necessarily about the product, but I just feel like there's too much of me.
Too much.
And not enough about the product.
Maybe alternate it, see if that works. I mean, you can try it out.
The thing is, like, if you've seen those social media accounts, like, you know, like how Duolingo is like a marketing genius?
Yeah.
And like there's some other small to medium businesses that I've noticed that I watch a lot of TED Talks about this. So like about like social media and marketing. But the ones that do best are the ones that don't directly show your product. Not always. Like you still have to show your product. I don't know how to explain this.
It's like a psychological thing, because like at least for me, if I'm on Instagram and I'm scrolling and someone's like literally telling me like buy my product, I feel like it's more of like a
feels like an ad.
Yeah, it feels like an ad. Versus like, oh, if it's in their background and I just kind of see it's like in my mind, like, oh, that kind of looks nice on their nightstand.
Yeah.
You know.
It's like the Duolingo like TikTok is not the Duolingo like thing telling you words in different languages. It's literally just the bird like going feral and like being wild in different settings. And you know it's Duolingo because it's the owl. But it's just, it seems fun. So then Duolingo seems fun. Or something like that. I could be making that up. But that's what TED Talks made it seem like.
Yeah, TED Talks I should watch more.
Yeah.
I only watched them when we were in school.
I actually do a lot of like I put aside time to like read about marketing and like.
Oh really?
Yeah, because whenever I feel panic, I try to educate myself so that I can like, I don't know, whenever I like notice like views dropping or something like that, I do kind of, it's bad because now my mental like.
Oh, you have an expectation? Almost.
It's not really an expectation. It's just like I kind of know what my average views should look like at this point. So then when something does not meet that significantly, I'm like, oh my god, is this the end? Is this the end? I've gotten really lucky though with my social. I don't think it was skill that I got my Instagram. I'm pretty sure I just got really lucky. I don't know like at what point. It honestly happened. Like I don't know.
I think it's also because you post it consistently. It's like a
I'm very proud of that.
Like all the videos I do watch about like growing your social media, they always say like you have to keep posting. It takes a long time to get there.
Yeah.
Because like I said before, people forget about you. If you post like once every like 2 months, people are gonna be like, who are you?
Do you get those reels that are like, here's 7 ways to grow your... Dude, I hate those. Sometimes I'll watch one, and then after that, my entire Reels feed is just, here's 3 trending audios so you don't have to find them, and like, here's like, I hate those. I hate it when I spend 30 minutes on a Reel. Maybe if I spend an hour on a Reel, and then it's like very average. And then I spend like 10 seconds doing like a spontaneous, I just find a sound, click it, add a video, and then it like pops off. And I'm like, what was the point of me putting an hour into the other one?
That literally happened to me last week.
You had one that...
I made a video like literally during the Oilers intermission. And then I posted it, and then it got more views than my average. And I was like, man, I spent like literally 5 minutes making this.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Anyways, what else are we talking about here? How do you get your small business to stand out on social media?
Okay, here's what you do. Okay, wait. I feel like this is contradictory. Because I was gonna say, don't follow those 7 ways to get your social media thing.
But then I think if you're starting out, they could be helpful.
I just feel, do trending audios. Do all the trending, like, no audios, like, you know how there's like certain trends with like where people will do the same thing, like...
Yeah, they'll do like a, what's it called?
What's trending right now?
Like
a lip sync,
yeah,
or like
mouse over.
Mouth over. Let me
sync.
find it. What's like
okay?
popular
Also,
right now?
if you're a small business, make sure you have a creator account on Instagram.
Oh, does that make a difference?
Well, because you can actually see the trending audios.
Oh.
There's like a little tab if you're a creator account that says.
I literally just watch Reels, and then when I hear the same sound like 3 times, I'm like, all right, I haven't heard that one before. I just heard 3 times. That's trending.
Okay,
I think I do have the thing though. But there's like is somebody gonna match my freak?
Yeah, that's popular.
There's like the nasty girl. I couldn't use that one. I couldn't figure out how to use that one, but that one is popular. There was that Kendrick song recently was really popular. The Not Like Us.
Oh yeah.
No, come on, get it together, Kayla. There's
a lot of K-pop songs are popular these days, which I'm kind of surprised about.
Yeah, there's just, as soon as I hear like a new audio or a new trend, it's not even new audio. There's a certain way that people will use the audio, and you have to like do that. Yeah. Because I don't know what it is about, like, I have brain rot like 100% from watching TikTok. But like I will watch the same trend like over and over. And like usually it's like a build up, and then the second half of the video is different for everybody. Mm-hmm. It's like it's somebody gonna match my freak, but then it's like what the freak is. Yeah. like different. Yeah.
So is that how you get your business to stand?
Oh yeah, that's how I get
trending audio. Using your own like personal face. Like don't hide behind your camera.
It's hard.
There are some faces accounts that are popular.
I feel like they're never as popular as. It's hard though, because I know a lot of people that do art and do stuff like that don't necessarily want their face to be in it. Mm-hmm. It's more like influencers that are like you have to have your face in it.
So it depends, I guess, which way you want your brand to go. I don't know. I don't know what I want to, where I want to go.
I do feel like the most successful brands, I don't know, maybe I'm thinking like Garbo Zoo and like Uncomfy Co. Like, I feel like they are also influencers.
But I think, yes, and by showing yourself, I think you get more opportunity. Like, in terms of content.
No, that's
you're not stuck posting one thing. You can like show different parts of yourself. Yeah. I don't know. I think that I see you're trying to experiment more, because like when you first started, you were only posting like bouquet, holding bouquet photos. But then now it's like
at some point, like I can hold up a bouquet on a white background. At some point, they all start to look the same.
That's good, I think, kind of, because you have consistency, like branding.
I guess that's what I was going for at first. I was like, I want to look really clean, I want to look consistent, I want people to scroll through immediately know like what I sell and whatever. But I reach more people with the weird dancing and like miscellaneous stuff, and then they can go to my profile and see what I sell. But I don't. True. According to the numbers, this is better right now, but.
It's hard to say. Do you think that you'll go towards that like influencer side of social
To
media?
be honest, literally just today, I was thinking of if I should make like another account
Oh, really?
to post my personal stuff.
Oh, like non-flower related?
Yeah.
That's tough.
I really did not want to because it's
hard
so
to
much
grow
work.
from zero.
I have one
What, really?
that I posted my plants on. So it's not zero. But I'm pretty sure everyone that followed me on that is like non-existent now because that was like so many years ago. But I might just rebrand that one and then try posting. I don't know. People are always like, oh, it'll be easy because you already have like one account and you can just tell people to go to the other account. But the conversion rate is not that like, not a lot of people will actually go to that account, you know? So we'll see. But I'm going to LA next week. So I'm going to have a lot of stuff that I want to post, especially because I got a new camera. And I don't want to flood Made with April with random stuff. I was going to name it Made Without April, but it's too long. I don't know what I'm naming it yet.
Made with Tina.
Actually, yeah, I could change. But I'm not making it.
You're making the content.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
Wait, let me see if that's available right now. I literally have the account open. Everything is taken. I tried like Tina. I tried like T.Ina.
Obviously, Tina
I tried
is taken.
Teen.A. I tried Tanina.
Why are you coming up with those?
Made with Tina. Wait, it's actually available?
Yes. Give me credit for that.
Okay, this is it because I just locked it in and I can't change it for 14 days, so.
Am I just so sad?
I can't believe I didn't think of that.
There's like 1 billion people or something on Instagram and no one took that.
I mean, no one took Made with April.
That's actually surprising.
That is surprising.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Also, I was Tina's first subscriber, so I also
you guys
get that
just hey, follow me on Made with Tina because I'm gonna post right now. It's all my plants.
You're gonna delete that stuff?
Can you see it? No, you can't. Yeah. I think I'll keep some of the ones of the dogs. But yeah, they're from like what is this one from? 2022 is the like most recent one.
So you're gonna do more like personal stuff on there
Yeah.
and more flower stuff.
I've seen a couple people. Like there's one YouTuber, Molcana, that I look up to. We watched her podcast to look up, to research. But she has, if you pull up on Instagram, like Molcana is where she posts all her like store brand product stuff. And then she has an account called Milk Tea Macy.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
why can I not spell her?
Oh, it's MUA.
Oh, I always, because I was sounding it out.
Does she post it on her front? Oh no, she doesn't.
No.
But if you
I've seen it.
Go back and you search like Milk Tea Macy. Sorry, I don't think she's watching this, but we're creeping right now. M-A. Oh, you found it. Yeah. So I also literally pulled this up earlier and was like, what does she have in her bio? And I'll put it in mine. Yeah, but it's from when she went to Japan and Korea, I think.
Oh, I see.
And it's like all reels. Because I was like, yo, I'm never gonna post stuff. I never really post anything personal. It's just like content, like reels, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know, we'll see.
I mean, try it out, whatever. Do you think it's better to separate your two things versus having it on one?
I think it's better.
I think it's
I
better.
think it's better. Because people that want to buy flowers don't necessarily see what I'm eating. Hi, her battery died.
That was so fast. What are we talking about?
Oh yeah, separating your personal account from a brand account or your store account, small business account. I feel like it also gives you more opportunities for if you actually want to do influencer stuff. It's like one, keep stuff clean because people who are buying your product don't want to see your entire life all the time. Sometimes they do, and that's good, and then you'll pop off. But like, I feel like it's
tough. It's funny because I was also thinking about this like the other week because I was thinking like I have a lot of travel content.
Oh yeah, especially on your YouTube.
But then I wasn't sure if I should just have another account for that as well. But the reason why I just had it on one YouTube account is because I actually started with my travel vlogs. Because as like a personal thing. And then I was like, oh, I already have a YouTube account. I'll just post my first craft vlog on here.
Dude, I would not be able to make another YouTube account for it's so much work. I hate editing. I don't think I could pump out enough videos to get both of them It's so hard to get to the point of being monetized, and like honestly the reason why I do YouTube is because I can get like income from it.
Oh.
It's not always.
See, I'm opposite. I feel like it's really fun for me, and I do it more as like I did it as a hobby before.
It was fun for me at the beginning. Maybe actually because I'm not doing shows right now, because I have like 2 months right now that I'm not. Yeah, no, I think that's why it's not fun for me right
You
now.
don't have a lot
Dude,
of
I have no video content for the next like. Actually, because I'm going to LA, I'll have travel content, but that's not like small business stuff, you know.
It's not you. Yeah.
Yeah, so I've been trying to post 1 a week, and like I was like trying to make like a little plan.
Yeah.
And then it was like, okay, I have this show, I have like Oda Fest, I have like Calgary Expo, and then for 8 weeks it was like, bro,
Empty.
what? I don't have any shows.
Time.
I don't know what to post.
See, maybe that's when you can combine your personal stuff.
Yeah, I'm way too lazy. I'm just gonna post on the same thing. Hey, can you guys
Oh.
post?
Why didn't you just ask that? I don't know.
I got shy. They're looking at me. Hey, if you guys have like a personal account and like a brand account, can you post about it in the comments? Because I genuinely don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Help. What do? I did post, okay, before we move on, one time I posted a pure personal reel. And it was like the one where it's like, what's your let's go get coffee outfit? Here's mine. And it didn't have anything to do with my, look at how low the views are compared to everything around it.
But that was also your first time doing it.
Anyway, please help.
Try it again.
Okay, moving on.
That's advice. I don't know. I think you should just use one account if you want to have your overall. I feel like people, if you're already posting yourself.
has 2.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah, she had her ceramics one and then she has her.
No, it's the same account. She just renamed it.
Oh, really?
She just changed her username.
I'm gonna have to scroll back a little bit and investigate on it. Okay, move on. It's so long ago, I don't remember.
Okay, well, it wasn't that long. What was I saying? Oh yeah, anyways, because you're talking about how you're usually just doing YouTube for like the monetization aspect now.
Yeah. And by now, I mean like in the past month.
Yeah. How do you get sponsorships on there? And then how do you decide what ones to do and which ones not to do?
Okay, at the beginning, it was like everything that emailed me, yes. Yes, please send me your product and I'll talk about it in a video. I was like, free?
Do you remember what part you were at this? Like how many followers you had for views?
On YouTube, I only had like 1,000 subscribers.
Okay.
But April we can't go on, can we go later? Do you think the camera can pick that up? April's crying over there because she wants to go on a WALK. But I can't. We're gonna go later. We don't usually go this early. Wait, what was I saying? Oh, sponsors.
Yeah, whoever emailed you.
Yeah, so at first I was just taking everything. And I would never ask for money. Because I was
like...
like...
There's different types of sponsorships too. Should we talk about that first?
Yeah, describe the different types.
Well, I mean, I'm still new, but there's basically gifted ones where companies will send you the product and then you talk about it or you post about it. And then there's like actual paid content. So they'll pay you, I don't know, you can negotiate your rate, but they'll pay you like a monetary value to show their product and talk about it. And then there's also like affiliate links too, where they'll give you like a promo code. And then customers can use your code and you'll get like a commission if they buy the product. But anyways.
I don't like the affiliate one because I don't have good conversion rates. But at first I was only doing gifted sponsorships because my ego is low.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, when you're small, you'll take anything.
Yeah. And then I think eventually it started to become more work for me to make videos. Like there was a while but where I could not be consistent because it just felt like so much work to put out a video. And I know because like before I started this, I was like, yo, what do these YouTubers mean they haven't posted in like 2 weeks? Like, just make a video, sit down for 10 minutes and talk. But now that I'm doing it, it's like,
you get it.
Why is this so hard?
Yeah.
So now whenever I get sponsorship requests in the email, it's always like yarn or something obscure like a treadmill. Or I think I got a chainsaw.
I was gonna say.
Low-key regret. I kind of wanted it, but I didn't know how to incorporate it into the footage.
I remember you had like a boxing inquiry.
Oh yeah.
I was like, how does boxing relate to crochet?
A bunch of different stuff, and at this point, I'm just like, I'll either give them like a huge price, like yeah, I'll do it for like, I mean like, at some point I'll do it, you know, for a certain amount of money. So sometimes I'll just increase the price based on how much I don't want to do it. And like if they're willing to pay it, then I'll do it, right? But recently I've been mass emailing companies that I want to work with.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So you're reaching out to them now.
Yeah,
it's kind of flipped now.
Although the return email rate is like 2%.
It's interesting that it flipped. Like if companies were emailing you in the beginning.
They still email me.
Okay,
but
now
like,
you're reaching out to companies you want to work with.
There's also like some companies that work with everybody, like Moonbin.
Yeah. Like a thermal printer company for small businesses.
On YouTube, a big one for people to start out is like Anna Luisa for girls.
Oh yeah, like jewelry.
Yeah. So there's those. There's also like some of the bigger ones like Moonbin and Anna Luisa and who else? There's like some companies, they just give you product. They're like, here's some product, make a video for me. And then you say yes or no. But there are some like Skillshare and I think like Squarespace and Notion. These are the 3 huge ones. Huge. That I see the big creators.
Everyone.
All the like.
A sponsor from them.
The big, usually YouTube's their primary thing and they get a lot of views.
Yeah.
And I know they pay pretty good.
I mean, they're big companies, so yeah.
Yeah, and they don't like give you anything. Actually, I think they give you like a free pass to their
probably like
their program or whatever. But they pay you for a video, and then you also get commission. I did one Skillshare one. They reached out to me, and I was like, "Oh my god, I've made it! This is it."
Do you remember how many subscribers you had at that time?
Maybe like 10 to 20K.
Okay, so that's like pretty decent.
Remember. Yeah, I think it was like 3K to 4K views per video, and then occasionally I would get one that got a lot more than that. And then I did the Skillshare video. I can't remember what the video was about. It was 300 USD.
Okay.
Which was like, I was like, oh my god, I'm rich. Yeah. That's great. For a video, I was like, oh my god, I'm rich. But I did that, and then they were like, okay, we're gonna look at your conversion rate for like the next for this video, and then they never came back to me because they were probably like, damn, that was not worth that $300, which honestly valid. But I felt great after that.
Yeah.
I know they often work with.
Yeah, like if your conversion rate is good, they'll renew it and they'll ask you to do like another video that's sponsored. Yeah. Because I see that a lot on like the YouTubers that I watch personally. They always have like a recurring thing and they work with those brands for months.
And working with them was like, the first time was scary. Because like with like Moonbin, they're like, they email you and it's an email and it's like, hi, whatever your company name is, like, we'd like to send you this product, like, give us your shipping address and we'll send it to you for one video or one mention or whatever. And you're like, okay, here's my address or my PO box or whatever, please send it to me. And then for Skillshare, they like had someone reach out to me. They were like, can you tell us like what kind of content you would like, you think you could make? They sent me a whole contract, like a form. I had to like sign stuff. I was like, damn, should I read this to make sure this isn't a scam? Like, it was a lot more serious.
Most of my stuff is gifted, which I'm very happy about because it's like things that I actually use. I had one sponsored video before, and I didn't know how much to ask for.
Oh, that's another.
Yeah, that's another topic, but yeah, because
which company?
It was like a earbuds company. So they send me earbuds. That was Tigri. They're on Amazon.
You know what? We actually shouldn't say the names. They should be charging us.
No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I have one, and I didn't know how much to ask for. So then, this is like something I'm struggling with, and I'm probably you too, but like, I don't know how much my rate is. So I just said like, oh, $100, and then they're like, okay. So then I was like, oh, they agree.
That's pretty cheap. Hi. Hey. Julia, you want to come say hi to the podcast? She said no. But yeah.
But yeah, they agreed right away. So now
yeah, they were like, damn, this is a good deal. There is have you seen those TikToks that are like, here's how much you should be charging?
I've seen those, but I don't know if they're actually telling the truth or not.
I don't know either, because they were like, oh, if you got like If you have like,
It's something stupid.
it's like always really high.
Yeah, like $300 for one post or like one story.
That I made their rates my rates for when I don't want to do the collab. And I've literally never gotten someone to agree to it. Yeah, it is like, I think the rate for an Instagram reel is like $1,000.
Yeah, it's like stupid.
So
Well,
that's,
I don't know. If you're getting that, good for you, but it's true.
we're small.
I'm very small. Yes. Is there a list of companies that you want to work with later on? Like, do you have someone that you're like seeking out that you're like, please notice me?
I was seeking out that.
Oh, the desk.
Yeah, I recently, it's not published on my channel yet, but they're not gonna watch this, so. Actually, I don't think I'm not allowed to say it, but there's a desk company called Spot, and they have standing desks, and I've been really wanting one. Honestly, when I look for sponsors, I just go on other people's channels and I look at who sponsored them, and then I'm like, can I make content like this? Do I want this product?
Yeah.
I think the two that I reached out to and they actually agreed were Spot and then Monos. Which honestly, I'm shocked that they agreed to me, but I really needed new luggage. And I was like, hey, what's up? And then it worked. Like, I reached out to about 4 other luggage companies before that, and they did not reply to me.
Were they bigger or smaller?
I feel like they're smaller.
Oh, really?
There's like K luggage.
Oh, yeah.
And Base, BEIS.
Oh,
BES
yeah.
luggage. And then there's also, what's the other one? Away.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, but I think they're really big now. Oh, that's true.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah, Americans don't want to work with us Canadians.
What? Why?
It's like more complicated for them. And
like
also,
taxes.
Remember when I got that keychain stand?
Oh,
There was a company, and yeah, April.
Oh yeah, Tina got something shipped to her, and then the duty fee shipping to Canada was like a lot.
Yeah, I think the product itself was supposed to be 300 USD, and it ended up being like 200 USD in customs for some reason. I have no idea why. It's not usually that high.
Because it was heavy.
How much? I thought it was just based on the cost of the item. Honestly, if like Skillshare, Notion, Squarespace would like to sponsor me because they pay cash and not in products, I would be very grateful. But I will fully admit my conversion rate, like my click-through rate, is not good. Even to my own store, it's not that good. Everyone, I think it's like when you make Artist Alley videos or like convention videos or market prep and stuff, people want to see it because they want to copy like what you're doing. Like it's like educational, right? Yeah. Because I will watch other people's Artist Alley vlogs because I want to learn about how they're doing so I can optimize my processes. So they're not necessarily looking to buy anything from me. They just want
to learn.
Which is fair because I do that too.
Moving on to like I guess the work-life balance section of this podcast. How do you balance business with other jobs, and is it actually feasible?
I don't have any other jobs, but just like with my personal life and stuff, it's easier significantly. I think the only, because I don't have like a set schedule, I just work kind of whenever I want, whatever hours I want, as long as I get everything done. The only issue with it is it's hard to stay motivated and on top of it when you don't have any strict deadlines.
Yeah.
Because I make my own deadlines, other than like a show. So I like it when there's a show. Right now, I'm struggling because I'll look at all my stuff and I'll be like, oh my god, I have so much product. I'm like set. And then I pack it up and then it's all gone. Like I can't see it if I put it in boxes or a suitcase or something. And then suddenly I'm like, oh my god, I don't have enough.
Yeah.
So I'm just like
up and down.
Yeah,
I feel that too. I think the short answer is it feasible? Maybe. It depends on your job, I think.
It depends.
Because like for a while I was doing half and half, and I feel like that was fine. But if you're working a job that has like, I don't know, like night shifts or something, or like long hours, it might not be possible to put like your full effort into your business.
Yeah, I think it's just not. If you're full-time working another job,
you're kind of splitting your time.
Yeah. And
then you also need personal time too.
Yeah, that's true. People are always shocked at like how many reels and stuff I can make. And then I'm like, I'm just like at home the whole day. Like if I'm not making stuff, I'm just making content.
I guess, well, since you work from home, do you find that it's hard to separate the two? Like, are you always working, like, when you're in bed and stuff?
I have a video I need to edit about this.
Oh, really?
That I just made, like, yesterday. But, it's been hard for me right now because my office is my bedroom. And it's, like, the bedroom I share with my boyfriend. So I literally get up out of bed, walk 4 steps to the desk, and then I'm at work.
Yeah.
Right? So it's not, no. Wait, what was the question? No. I think the answer
Like,
is
separating it?
yeah, no, it's not easy.
Yeah, work from home is hard. in that sense.
I think once I have my own space and like my own desk to work at in a different room, I'll be okay.
Yeah, it's easier to separate it. You're not like working while you're bed.
It's also hard for me to film content when I'm in my bedroom because I have to like clean my room every time. But I just want to have space where no, it's not good. I don't want to, and like my boyfriend's pants are like everywhere, and like I don't want to pick everything up every single time. I want to film a little reel or something, and also my desk is so nasty.
Yeah, it is.
It'll be in my video. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put it in the video. Because you know all those videos that are like really aesthetic, like everyone's desk, it's like gorgeous and like cute and has like little posters and stuff.
Yeah, not yours. I've seen it. Yeah, I think for me, the good thing about work at the hostel is that it's easy to separate work from home stuff. Because like once you leave, you don't have to think about it. You don't take your work home. I guess there really wasn't a theme to my questions that I got.
This is all the ones we got.
Because the next one is talking about markets.
I mean, these are the questions that she got in the comments, so we will oblige.
We'll answer. Okay, whatever. How do you handle markets that don't have a good turnout?
I stopped going to them.
The honest answer.
It sucks when you're there, and then it'll suck the whole time, and then it'll suck a little bit after. But then it's like after, it's like okay, at least I learned, and I know not to come back.
Yeah.
Even sometimes it's the same market, and you go back, and it was good the last time, but it's not good this time. And you just learn. I don't know. I had a couple that I had signed up for these 2 months that I'm not doing anything, and I literally decided to just not go because it was just not worth my time, and like I already paid for them. They weren't that expensive, and I was kind of just, especially because I was sharing with me. With Kayla. Kayla's probably gonna go.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes it was just not worth it mentally for me to go to this market even though I paid. It was more worth it for me to just sacrifice that small amount of fee and stay at home and work on making more stuff.
What do you do during the market when it's slow?
I go on my phone and make content.
Yeah. I think that's like a good thing to do. You can multitask.
Yeah.
The good thing about, I feel, every situation is that you can make content out of it.
Yeah, that's the good thing.
Like, even if the market's slow, just film the market being slow. And people also like to see that stuff. Because I feel like social media always makes it like look so good. But in reality, it's not always like that.
I have like a couple markets that were so slow and I took content there and I just reused that content a lot. There's like one of me in like a little floral skirt and I think I've posted it like different clips from that market like 5 times. Because I took so much footage there.
Yeah. What do you think you should look for then prior to applying for markets?
Like if it's good or not?
Yeah. I guess one thing, check it out for yourself as a customer before going.
I never did that.
I mean,
I was too lazy for that.
I did it for some, but not all that I've done.
It's hard
But
if
you
it's
kinda
like
get
a
the vibe.
one time.
Yeah,
If it's
like
a once a year one, you can't really do it. If it's a repeating one, then you can kind of do it.
Yeah.
But
Also talk to some vendor friends.
yeah.
I think if you have some in your community, because they'll kind of give you like the honest insider scoop.
Yeah. I'm just a big copier. Like if somebody else that I admire has done that market, then I'll do it.
Yeah.
And then if I go to like the vendor list from the year before or like whatever's online and I don't see anybody that I know that is like my vibe, then I'm gonna just pass on that. At the beginning, I would look up the vendor list and I would literally search on Instagram every single person that was going to that show to be like, 1, is there anyone that directly competes with my product? And like 2, just evaluate the vendors. Like, is this my
Is it your
vibe? Yeah.
Also, I feel like the fees for events now are becoming so high.
Do not base whether or not you go to a show on the fees. Some people
Yeah.
have been like, oh my god, the fee's so high, it must be such a good market. No.
Not always the case.
That's a scam. It's actually not that bad here. I've heard about it in like Vancouver and Toronto and like big cities, and it's like huge scam.
Yeah. Because I feel like a lot of the organizers know that people are willing to pay it regardless of the cost. So they can charge a lot. But I also don't know how much it costs to put on the event. So it's kind of, do I really know?
I kind of have like if it's a 3-day event, I have a hard limit of like maybe like 400.
Actually, Calgary Expo was...
No, not including cons.
Oh.
Not including like
Oh,
conventions.
you mean like,
and, like
just local events?
yeah.
No, that's expensive. I feel like there's
Actually,
like
no
no local...
4 days.
There's no local event
Okay,
that's 400.
single day limit, with the exception of maybe Lilac Fest.
200 is my limit.
Actually, yeah, 200 is
For a
pretty
single
good.
day.
Actually, Lilac Fest was 200.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, that's just probably.
But 200 split.
Yeah, because the total booth cost was 400, so we
That's
each
a
paid
lot.
200. And the first year that we did it, we had another.
Yeah, we had 3.
That was not a good idea. Don't put 3 people at one time. But it does save money.
The fee is just getting kind of a lot. That's why it's good to share.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have like a 10 by 10 space, it's kind of hard to fill with just one table
true.
anyways, at least for
That's true.
me. So it's fine if I share with someone else because it's still a lot of space.
It's also like, I never really thought about it like this. I just thought of it as expenses. But when you think about like how much product you have to make just to make back the market fee, it kind of sucks.
Yeah. That kind of goes the same for consignment stores too. Like just sell a lot.
Stop doing consignment for the most part. All the ones that I did when I started either increased their rent or they didn't charge rent before and now they do.
Or they went out of business.
Or they went out of business. Yeah, the economy's not good right now, guys.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
I think I'm only in one retail store now, and I used to be
which
in
one?
7. The Cuties Cafe.
I have a question, you guys. If you're at a Maker's,
Oh yeah, please give us.
wait, is it just called Maker's?
Yeah, it's just called.
If you're at a Maker's, can you give us the tea on if that's good or not? Because people are paying like $400 a month to vend at the store, and that seems crazy to me. Although someone did explain this to me recently, like imagine you pay $400 for a convention, and it's only 4 days, but this is for a whole month. But like, there's no way I can make that much.
I don't know. I've heard mixed reviews about Makers. I've heard that it's good, and then I've also heard that it's not.
I'm really
So,
curious, but I'm too afraid to drop that amount. So if someone can give me the tea.
Yeah, I applied to one of their stores, and then I got accepted. And then when I saw the price, I was like,
I did the
think
exact
about
same thing.
it.
I did the exact same thing. I think it was the one in Edmonton though.
Yeah.
But they wrote in the thing like, oh, you have to come and like restock it. I'm like, I'm not gonna drive to 3 hours to Edmonton every single time I want to restock the shelf.
See, it's not a big deal for me because I go to Edmonton like every month.
I think there's a fee you can pay for them to store stuff and restock it for you.
Yeah.
But then there's another fee on top of 400. Nah.
Yeah.
No.
You have to sell a lot of product to even make a profit.
Yeah, I don't. That's the thing. I was like, oh, I can't do that because I sell crochet stuff. But there's people that sell crochet at Makers. So I don't know.
I don't know. I think it depends on what direction you want to go. Do you want to go retail or do you want to go like more online?
Yeah, I don't want to. I've given up on retail. It's not worth it for me because it kind of is wholesale-y.
Wholesale is a whole other thing, but
You've done a lot of. You should do a video on wholesale.
I've done wholesale, but those are also pretty lucky because they reached out to me.
Have you seen Fair? Actually, your stuff is really expensive to ship.
Yeah, wholesale's tough because a lot of companies want it at half price.
Half?
Yeah, the going industry rate is 50% of your like retail price. And like for me, is it worth my time after like cost of goods? Probably not. My stuff is very expensive to make, and then also it takes a long time for me to make it myself.
Yeah.
So then at 50%, I don't know if it's worth it for me.
Yeah, when I first started, I thought wholesale was my end goal.
Yeah, me too.
Because a lot of people post about how wholesale is. Yeah, but I don't know. I tried it. I kind of half tried it. Like I never fully delved.
Did you
into
do
it.
wholesale?
I did a couple like there were some stores that were local that called me about doing wholesale when I started, and I agreed to some, and it just was so not worth it.
Sometimes you have to value yourself more than the money. Like you could be making profit, but it's probably less than minimum wage. Right.
For me, since I can like never keep up with stock anyway, it's more worth it for me to just hold on to it and then eventually sell it at a convention or something somewhere.
That's another thing. Oh, okay, that just reminded me.
What?
Like at events, if you guys are a vendor, does this also happen to you? But people ask you for discounts. And then what do you say to them?
I just say no. They'll be like, oh, is there like a buy 3 get 2 free deal? And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
They smile, whatever. But if they push on it, I'm just like, no, it takes me like, that's just how long it takes me to make it. And then they usually don't ask anything after that.
Yeah. I think, well, crochet is definitely more easy to tell that somebody made it, but sometimes I get people asking me who my manufacturer is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're like, oh, where did you get this made? I'm like, I made it. Like, these are my hands, I made it. And then after I say that, then I feel like they value my product more. But then when they see a candle, they're like, oh, why is it so expensive? Like for someone that you got made somewhere else. But I'm like, I didn't.
Yeah.
I think crochet, that's like a benefit. People like can visibly see like.
I guess that's like because people see candles that like there's like mass-made candles and like indigo and like winners that are more cheap, even though they're like
nice. They're like
I mean,
nice cheap.
But like the wax is like that kind that leaves like black stuff everywhere. Yeah. So, but because people see that, it's the same as like when people see crochet on Temu and they're like, I've seen this for product for cheap, so why is it so expensive here? And then they just don't. And it's like, well.
That's another thing. Like I have a promo right now. I switched it to buy 3 get the 4th free to make it a little bit more worth my time. But even then, it's kind of hard. People still question.
The other thing is, oftentimes people who sell smaller items will have a lot of deals like that. Yeah. Like stickers are often like buy 2 get 1 free or buy 3 get 2 free or whatever. Prints are almost always like buy 2 get 1 free when I see them. So then people see this constantly at every booth and they're like, okay, what's your deal? Everyone has a deal.
But then those are like objectively easier to make. Yeah. Because a print, just like a machine printing it. Right? Yeah. But like for ours, you actually have to make it 1 by 1. So
it's different, but people don't always get it. They're not always trying to be rude either. They're just like, they don't realize it.
I mean, as a customer, I understand. Like, you know, of course you want to shop for like the best deal if there is one.
Yeah. And it's like, I like to think that the people that are going for the best deal probably weren't going to buy my product anyway.
But it's kind of, I don't know, I was talking to this about one of my friends and she was like, oh, it's kind of a compliment because that means your product looks good.
That's true. That's true.
I don't know. What is your biggest business insecurity? Do you have one?
Okay, I have a big insecurity about crochet.
Oh, what is it?
I actually don't know a lot of the terms. Like, okay, there's like
what something's called?
Like, okay, there's like in crochet, okay, you can follow a pattern and the pattern will tell you how to make it. And it'll be like, okay, do like this many stitches and then turn your work, do like this stitches. I cannot count my stitches. Like I'm really bad at following other people's patterns because I cannot. They'll be like, I don't know if I just like can't count, but like it'll be like do 50 of these. Yeah. And then do like 25 of these and 25 of these, and I'll do like 50 of those. It's like, why are there only 20 spaces left? It said I could do 25 and 25. I cannot. I don't know what it is, but when I make stuff myself, I don't always count it. It's just like, yeah, it looks good when I'm halfway. So I don't know how many stitches are in this or this. I know to go halfway and then do it.
So it's by feel, kind of?
Yeah. So I can't like, I can't follow patterns.
You sell patterns?
Yeah, they're really simple ones.
Oh, okay.
Actually, it's partially because I don't want my products to be mass produced by other people. So I don't have patterns for a lot of my complicated things, and also because I'm just absolutely not good at writing patterns. Because I'll like take 3 flowers, and it's like, why did, but they're all like, they look the same from the distance, right? But then up close, you're like, wait, these are all, like this, if you count the stitches, actually, I think a normal person would never be able to notice. But if you counted the stitches, it's like maybe 1 or 2 off every single time. So, oops.
I think
what's yours?
I think for mine, it's my scents. My biggest insecurity.
Wait, what do you mean?
Because, okay, when I'm at a market, people will like pick up candles and smell it, right?
Yeah.
And then like, it's understandable that not all scents are for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But like, when people smell a candle and they make a face and it's like a face, then I'm like, you know, like...
No, I think you're fine.
I think it depends on the person. Like, some people are polite about it, they're like, oh, this is too strong for me. And some people will just straight up like make a face. And then I don't know what to do, so I just pretend that I don't see them make
No. As somebody, like, even if I didn't know you, I feel like you have a good range of scents and they're not too strong or anything.
That's
it's
what I'm
just some
trying.
people are just...
So I'm trying to have a range so that there's something for everyone.
You should talk to them.
What am I
find out? Just be like, oh, is that one too strong?
Yeah, I do say that.
Yeah, okay. Or like...
But like, it's the initial reaction of them making like a bad face.
I mean, is it...
Because I also make my scents myself.
Yeah.
So then I never know if people like it until I like sell it.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, oh, is it just me who likes this? And it's actually like bad. You know what I mean? Do
you get Ivan to like smell them, to like test them? Or your brother?
No. Because I feel like I don't trust them. It's just me. It's
honestly
just
valid. Yeah.
So like, I was actually thinking about this the other week. I'm like, so I have some scents that are not as popular as the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, should I just discontinue these? Because...
You know what you should try?
What?
This is not fully ethical. What if you took those same scents and rebranded it as something else and see if it does better?
I thought about that. Like putting a different label.
Wait, are you talking about the glaze lily?
No, the cherry blossom.
The cherry blossom not
cherry blossom and matcha latte.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, the matcha latte doesn't really smell like matcha
It's
latte.
different. Yeah, it's more like a woody scent. But the thing is, the people that like that one really like it.
Oh, really?
So then it's like a certain
Maybe you should rebrand it.
Yeah.
Because it's not super matcha-y.
Mm. Like, I've had people that literally buy 3 of just like the matcha.
Oh, really?
Or like 3 of the cherry blossom because they really like it. So then
that cherry blossom looks good. I don't know why people don't like that one.
People don't like that one. They smell it and then they make a face and then they put it back and then I'm like, oh.
I feel like that one's pretty like normal. Like it's not.
I think it's because people like free stuff.
I feel like especially the people in your audience really like the like vanilla-y, like sweet.
I get so many requests for vanilla and I'm like,
why?
No.
Why?
Because vanilla's so boring. I don't want a candle that's just vanilla. Like I feel
that's what they want. Actually, you know what? That's valid. I don't make stuff either that people I don't make sometimes.
Yeah. I have to think about it as a whole. Like, I don't know. So yeah, my biggest insecurity is my scents because that plays a big factor, obviously. People buy a candle for the scent.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know the direction because if I want to go into more of like the fantasy side, the scent isn't a big factor. Not as big, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like the gaming anime stuff? Yeah.
Like I could just have something named and it smell different.
I feel like it lets you be more creative.
Yeah.
Because instead of like trying to match your smell to something that exists, you can. Although I think if you know the soot sprites, if you know how they eat the little candy.
Yeah.
If you did one that was like soot sprites candy, and it's vanilla flavored, that would pop off.
Oh wait, that's actually a good idea.
I'm so smart. When are your wax melts coming?
I'm still testing. Okay, what day is it today? Today's end of June.
Yeah.
I think by next month.
Next month?
Okay.
By the time I come back?
Maybe.
It's because I'm just so curious.
It's because
I want to see the packaging. I want to see, like, I'm so excited.
Oh, so there's 3 different scents. I already have them.
Oh, what are the scents?
Do I want to release it or not?
Okay, wait, tell me. Tell me after.
Yeah, I'll tell you after. But there's 3 different ones, and they're kind of unique. I don't know how people will like them. They're all Asian.
Don't worry, guys. I'll spoil it on my. Just kidding. Just kidding.
So I already have the designs made for the labels, but I'm just testing.
Can I
the
see it? Can you
fragrance.
send to me?
Yeah, I should show you after.
Okay.
Or should I show you now?
Show me after. Show me after.
Okay.
Should we?
Yeah.
Are we? Wait. What time is it?
It's 12.
Or like how? No. Like what time is
Oh.
that? Wait. Is that recording? Oh, it is.
Yeah, I think that was my last question.
Oh,
actually.
okay.
Yeah.
Alright, we gotta go because I really want to see the spoilers.
There's no structure to this video again, but leave a comment
We're just
below
rambling.
if you have more questions for us next time.
Or just like topics to talk about.
Yeah,
We're yapping.
that's fine. I enjoy it. I don't know if you enjoy it.
No,
but
I enjoyed it.
Probably film another one when you're back.
Oh, yeah.
Tina's gone for like
2 weeks.
So
Anime Expo
Yeah,
2024.
Stay tuned for her personal account. What is it?
Oh,
Made
yeah.
with Tina.
Made with Tina. It's locked in. I can't change it for 14 days. That's
Perfect.
my username.
Perfect. Okay, yeah, so give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to check out Tina's channel at Made with April, and we'll see you next time.
Bye. We're starting here.
Oh, you want to start here?
Yeah, that's why I put that at number 1.
Bro, this is also number 1.
I didn't know how to get rid of the numbers. I don't know how to use an iPhone.
Definition of laptop.
Sorry. My children are menaces.